Homestead? What are you doing? So you're putting braces up? Some fit better than others? What'd you do? You use the same template?
Yes, I did.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tammy here. How's everybody doing today? So as you saw there at the beginning, I've been busy. I did some canning of some chicken and some baked beans. This is a different recipe. I do have a video of me doing the baked beans and taco beans, I believe, in the same video back in my playlist. If you want to check that out, go ahead. But I tried a new recipe today and they tasted really good. So while I've been doing that, Joe has been working on the barn. So this is so cool. So I think it was a couple years back, my aunt had taken down their pool. So there was some, yes, Roscoe. Right there. He's gonna get crowing now because all the girls are here. Anyway, she tore down her pool, swimming pool, and the lining, I believe it is. Joe took some of that and is now actually using it as flashing so that water doesn't get in between the crease. I don't know, is it a crease in between the joints? Anyway, I'll bring it down. But yeah, let's go down and check it out. Hold on. Hi, darling. How's it going? So this is it. It's like metal, some kind of metal. So he's been cutting it. Oh, my shoelace came undone. Hold on. Yeah, so excuse me. He's been cutting it and putting it in the joint here of the barn. And now he's putting the siding over top. So up there. So he put it in the crease up there. You see that? Yeah. Let me get a better angle. Did you already do the other side with that? Nope. Okay, you could probably see it on the other side though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the overhang stuff, that's the metal?
Yep.
Okay, so this came from the pool. That's what I was saying to them. But was this pool lining or something?
No, this was the pool frame or whatever. It's the outer diameter of the pool. The liner sits on the inside of this stuff.
Oh, this is the outside of the pool.
Right.
Okay, so what was your reasoning to use this? You're using it as flashing.
Well, yeah, you got to have some flashing that's underneath the siding that sits on top of the shingles so the water doesn't seep in behind everything. So instead of wasting money and buying flashing, I have that stuff there that I was going to use for whatever. So I just cut it down in strips, bend it, and then when I get the plywood, I lift this up, I slide the plywood underneath, nail it down, shingles go underneath, and the flashing stays on top. Bingo bango, Bob's your uncle.
So for those of you who don't know or haven't watched the previous videos, this is a 24 by 24 barn that we're trying to build using repurposed material. Whether it's the wood pallets, siding that we got from another, bad lighting, sorry, siding that we got from another building that was being torn down at a rehab center. Yeah, so this is all being repurposed. So to use this pool stuff that we've had sitting here by my garden shed, this stuff, I always wonder, what is he going to do with that stuff? Because really, it's junk. And now look at, he's using it as flashing. That's amazing. Anyway, I come in the garden and you all follow me. Yeah, you can till that up for me. I got to get in here and do the fall cleanup really soon. I'll probably do that this week. But I'm glad I got my garlic. Look what I had to do. My previous video, you'll see me trying to plant the garlic, and the girls are in there tearing it apart as soon as I get it cleaned up. Namely, you. Hey, Wilma? Anyway, so I had to put this plastic stuff on here to keep them from in there digging. That's protecting the garlic. You want to be on the camera, do you? You want to pose? Strike a pose. Ow, don't get my finger. Fred, get out of there. Come on. Making me look like a liar. That's keeping you guys out. Yeah, right. But yeah, I got to get in here and do some cleaning. I've been harvesting all my stuff, so I haven't been able to come out here as often as I wanted to. But everything's dying back and things are turning to seed, flowers and things like that. So I'll be able to save some of the seeds and plant them for next year. You want to know, Tammy? Here you go. Here's an idiotic move that I made. I pulled out 5 broken down chickens, so out of the freezer. I had last year when we processed some chickens, I cut off the breasts, the legs, wings and all that stuff, right? And I packaged them separately, so then I had just the remains that was left. And anyway, I threw them in the freezer, so I was going to get to them so I could make some bone broth, and there was still meat on the bones, so I wanted to boil that up and be able to pull all the bones or all the meat off of it and can that along with the canned meat that I did today. I put the carcasses, the remains, in my roaster. Put the water on it, did all that stuff, had it on a setting, so I was going to let it cook for 24 hours. Stupid me. I went and forgot that I did that, so it cooked for another 24 hours. So when I came to my senses and realized, Tammy, you've got chicken in your roaster, in your plug-in roaster. So I went to the roaster and it was poached. Everything was burnt. I couldn't believe it. So I wrecked all that meat that was still on there, and the bone broth that I was trying to make. So I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. You follow me everywhere I go. As soon as I come out. You so, yeah, but okay, you touch me, but I'm not allowed to touch you. Is that how it works? Oh yeah, I see how you are. Here, peck them. Stop pecking me, peck them. Peck the viewers. I still got some beans that I gotta take off, and these are gonna be the scarlet runners, so I can save those for next year. These beans are so cool, look at them. Hey, look at that, it matches my shirt. That's funny. Anyway, that's what the scarlet runner beans look like. Guys, check this out. My little ornament. Let's see if I can get it in there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I kept seeing... Yes, I've got her right here beside me. Stop! You're always pecking me. Go on, here. Yeah. She was pecking my wind chime too. Anyway, I kept seeing the hornet going in here. Oh my gosh. Well, he definitely built quite the nest. Well, it's empty. You know my little birdhouse that I have over by the garden?
Oh, yeah.
That was inside.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah.
That was inside. How did that come out of the hole?
You know, I lifted the thing up and found it. So I got 18 jars of beans done up there, and I got 9 left to do, so I got another batch to do after this.
Good thing we got that toilet paper.
We still got that thing up in our truck up here that we got to tear down too. That thing's huge.
Hello.
Hello.
What?
Having fun?
Can't see me. There you can.
On my Facebook page for the channel, I shared a article, I guess, of from the almanac, and they were sharing the information about the answer to our problems right now is going back to homesteading. Well, I read that and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a video on that. So I'm climbing up the hill. Okay, those of you who don't know, the hill gets me every time. Anyway, I think I'm going to do a video talking about that because, again, even if you're living in an apartment, you can still live a lifestyle of really supporting your community farmers, buying food off of them instead of the big box stores. But if you're also in a tight budget, I understand you have to look at the box stores, but you know, for canned goods and things like that. Anyway, when I was reading this article and seeing how many people are really starting to get on the bandwagon, so to speak, and getting into homesteading and looking at land and things like that. Well, there was a video also that I was watching on YouTube, and of course it was the conversations or the conversation was about Bill Gates buying up a bunch of land. You can't help but question or wonder what the big deal is as to why he is purchasing not just any land, but farmland, knowing that there is some things that are coming down the pipes in the way of food and food shortages and everything else. You have to wonder why he's getting into farmland, why he's buying it. He is now known to own the most land in the U.S. So, not only in the U.S., but he's buying up land in other countries as well. So, hey, sorry about that. The camera died, the battery died right in the middle of my conversation, so apologize about that. But really all that I was basically saying is that, we got to kind of question about what these millionaires and billionaires are doing out there and what their motives are. Sorry, that's just me. I question everything. I investigate as much as I can to get as much truth as I can. And yeah, so I'm really thinking about doing a video, like I said, discussing homesteading being the future. Now, of course, they're going to have something different for everybody else to go towards, and they'll gradually, weasel that in somehow. But I really think that if we go back to Grandma and Grandpa's days and Great-Grandpa's days, we're going to be a lot more happier. So I've been in the kitchen all morning just making some bread, making some spaghetti squash for dinner, doing the beans and my chicken, stuff like that. So anyway, just a short little video, guys. Nothing too spectacular or whatever. Just kind of catching you up to what we're up to and where we're at with the barn build. And we've run out of some roofing material, so we do have to purchase a few things, which is going to be some of the plywood, and we're going to still figure out what roofing material that we're going to use, whether it's going to be shingles or metal, because metal being so expensive. But I'm thinking that's probably the best route to go. So Joe's been really looking online to see if anybody's been throwing any out or selling it real cheap, seeing if there's any barns that need to be torn down, things like that. So we're gonna keep looking, and hopefully we'll be able to get something in the works. I know God will provide. So, but we're gonna end the video here for now, and the next video that I'm gonna be doing is making your own homemade laundry soap. So I've been meaning to make this video for a long time, and if you want to check that out, stay tuned. But in the meantime, I thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed already, we would love for you to join the Greenwich Hill Homestead family by subscribing. If you like the videos that we create, make sure you give them a like. You know the drill. You hear it from everybody. So if you wouldn't mind supporting us, we would be very, truly, truly grateful. So again, have a wonderful next few days. I'll see you again in our next video. Take care, God bless, and bye for now.